Happy Wednesday. How we doing?
Ready to watch some Blazer preseason basketball tonight. That's how we're doing, man.
I have a conundrum.
Uh-oh. You going to miss game one?
Well, it's not game one. It's
Game one. It all begins tonight.
Preseason.
The journey to a championship begins tonight, 7 o'clock. Yay area.
Game A.
Be there or be square.
Yeah. I'll miss it.
Who's scoring buckets tonight?
Well, I'll turn it on, but I'm going to be late, so I don't even know who's going to be playing by the time I actually get home. I have basketball practice.
The Blazers
and it's a satellite game.
Picking people up and waving the same dudes yesterday as I was following the press releases.
We're picking them up and putting them down. That's what we're doing yesterday?
I have no
kind of
idea.
that time of year.
Filling out the back end of the preseason roster.
Freeman wrote a really good piece on Blake Wesley. And I was like, yeah, it'd be kind of cool to talk to Blake Wesley. And then I thought, what if Blake Wesley got waived and Joe Freeman did this whole nice piece on him? It's got to kind of suck as a writer, right?
I just wrote the piece, man.
I just spent 3 hours.
Let him have one preseason game where he scores 15, and we can say, look at that.
Doing
good
spring
story.
training stories. How many spring training stories do you actually do about guys that don't end up making the roster or get dealt right before the season that go in the can?
I want to text Freeman. I'm going to text Freeman this, like, how many pieces have you written about a player who ended up just being waived? And you're like, man, wasted all that time.
Flush that one down the drain. Just go ahead and erase it.
He's going to win a Pulitzer for that one, damn it.
Nobody's going to read that because he ain't here anymore.
Well, the problem is really like it's yet again another year where we have to have a TV conversation problem.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have that fixed, Tom. Tom, get on that. Once you take over, let's figure this thing out, Tom. My faith is in you.
Well, Tom's currently in legal matters saying, I got enough money, I don't need Panda money.
I don't need that Panda money, but we'll take the if you want to give me the Panda money, I'll take the Panda money.
Yeah.
I don't need the Panda money, but I'll take the Panda money.
I think it's an argument to keep the Panda money on his side. It's like, well, we got enough money. I don't need that.
This is just cherry on top. We already got the base layer. We got enough to buy the team. Why not throw in an extra $100 million if you can do it?
Just a local, some local ties that want to further ingratiate themselves into the community.
That's right.
It's been so good to them over the years.
Well, I just feel bad for people who do have like other prior engagements that might miss the starts of games, and their only option to watch these games is satellite. You can't record it.
No, you can't go back and watch anything that you missed, which makes it a little challenging.
I don't know what to do here because I just thought about. I didn't think about this until today.
Nothing you could do.
I think I'm coaching in the winter.
Anytime there's a game that night. What time you getting home? That's the amount of game that you'll see.
I'm gonna have to try to schedule my practices for like 5:30 to 7:30 and just miss a half hour of the game.
Well, at least you got the Peacock games where they got 2 or 3 of those where they're playing at 8 o'clock at night, so you can watch those before we all fall asleep at halftime because it's halftime at 10:15.
8 o'clock.
And we're just gonna want to go to bed because I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
What's the slide time too from the first? If the first game runs long, what's the slide?
I mean,
time?
it should be illegal, is what the slide time should be. Jesus,
we're tipping that bad boy off.
No, I think they're just be like, we're currently airing the Blazer game on Peacock too.
There you go.
Did what they did yesterday for the Mariner game. Yeah, this thing's going to be on FS2, okay? They've been rained out long enough. We're moving it back. The Yankees are on deck. They're going to be FS1. Mariners, sorry. You could be on the Fox Sports app.
What do you think more known, FS2 or the MLB Network? Because they said the MLB Network.
Oh, was it on MLB
It
Network
was on
too?
MLB Network as well. The MLB Network's more known.
Has to be more known, right? Ironically, I don't get the MLB Network. I don't think the MLB Network's on YouTube TV, so it doesn't come with it. But I do get FS2, so I was able to watch the game. It is a bummer that we're still in this spot where we can't figure that out. Like it felt like made a nice hurdle in the right direction of getting rid of Root, which, by the way, RIP Root. We didn't talk about that. The Mariners are now gone, too. So Root Sports is gone from our lives forever.
Do we need to talk about it?
No, we never mentioned on the show that that's officially dead now. It is a bummer that they haven't figured out a way to solve their differences with every provider possible.
Well, I more get...
Because Comcast people don't have to deal with this. The Comcast channel's there. If you miss a game, you record it. So if you're still a Comcast person, you could still go back and record the games.
Yeah, but literally everybody else doesn't.
Nobody else can do it. Is it on DirecTV?
I don't think the channel is.
The channel's not on DirecTV? I have no clue. I've never had DirecTV.
If there is, then you can correct the record there, text police. But I would say what I'm kind of more annoyed of, it. The noise is always, well, it's somebody else's fault.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
The last TV deal was his Root's fault. Now it's like, oh, it's YouTube TV's fault. And like, it's always somebody else's fault instead of just saying, deal wasn't quite what we thought. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Yes.
And you move on.
Yeah.
You don't even need to blame or necessarily take full responsibility. You just say,
no,
this deal was not at all what we thought it would be because I was told loud and clear by multiple media members in market This was going to be accessible to everybody, YouTube TV, Direct TV, and here we are year 2. And, of course, it's everybody else's fault and not in any way the teams.
We had what, 3 games, I want to say, air on YouTube TV last year, randomly at the start of the year, at the new year. It was like right in the middle of the season, and they aired a couple of games, and we're like, oh, look at that. They figured it out, and then it just went away. It disappeared.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
I remember having to buy an antenna and being like, this is crazy.
That was because, remember, it was the start of the year. It wasn't on YouTube TV, but then it was reported as something, well, it was just the end of the contract. Wasn't up till the end of the calendar year.
There was a deal or something.
So you had to wait till January 1st, and then January 1st rolled around, and I don't remember how many it was, but there was definitely one game that aired, and the channel existed on YouTube TV.
Oh, I kind of remember
And then it went away, and it was like, wait, whoa, it was right there. I just watched it last night. And now it's back to some Telemundo thing. Like, what happened to the Blazer game? Come on, man.
And then for anybody saying, why don't you just get the Rip City stream that, people out of market have to get? I go, yeah, I have people in my life that have that and have told me how terribly inconsistent it is.
The people are saying, by the way, it is on DirecTV. So it is. So
I'm not getting DirecTV. So
no,
it
just
doesn't
us.
really do a lot. Thank you, though. I appreciate correcting the record there.
So it's just us YouTube TV bros that got to deal with this problem.
Well, Dish?
I don't know. Does anybody still have Dish? Does Dish still exist?
I had a buddy that had Dish. I always thought it was weird.
Every time you see a house with an old dish, I'm like, is that thing still in use? Or is that just somebody put that up there 15 years ago and nobody's taking it down? My last house had a dish on it.
Yeah, so my house now did, and I finally took it off like a year ago. Yeah,
I wasn't dealing with that. I'm not getting up there. Just leave it up. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, it's out of commission. It doesn't work anymore. I'm not climbing up onto the roof to do that.
I always wondered how they'd react if I went to their building, their main headquarters, and just started installing stuff and drilling into their building. Would they demand me take it off? Or would I just be like, nah, you got to figure that out?
Just drill that into the drywall. Here, you guys want this sign here on your wall? I'm going to go ahead and put this on your property.
Is that not bizarre to anybody else that these satellites get installed into your house, and then when you don't have it and you have no real want to ever get it again.
They don't come get that thing off.
No,
your roof.
they're like, well, you figure it out, dude. What?
That's on you, dude. That's not our property anymore. What do you mean it's not your property?
You put
anymore?
Holes in my house.
Now I got to patch a hole in my roof. It's part of the reason I didn't want to take it out. Now I got big screw holes in my roof. I might as well just leave it on.
I do. I filled them with the see-through filling, but
you got the putty.
You got a little putty up there on the roof.
Putty, yeah, but it's like it's on the side. But I'm just like, it looks so bizarre. There's just 4 massive screw holes.
Better fill those things up, dude.
I did.
Come on.
But it looks awful. It's terrible.
I don't think anybody has. That's my hot take in the morning. I don't think anybody still has Dish. I think Dish is dead.
Dish is not dead.
I think Dish is dead. It's a fake business that doesn't exist anymore. It's a front for the cartels. I'm not buying it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's still alive.
I know it's still alive. I know technically, quote unquote, still alive. Nobody has Dish.
Okay.
DirecTV is a thing. I know a lot of people that still have Comcast. Many people have fled to streaming providers, us included, to YouTube TV or others.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there that's got Dish.
Well, my thing is whether it's YouTube TV's fault or not.
1997? You're still on Dish? Come on, man.
I mean,
there's no way.
What's the difference between DirecTV and Dish?
I mean, at least DirecTV for a while had Sunday Ticket. They don't have that anymore, but at least that was the argument you could make of I got DirecTV for the Sunday
That's why
Ticket.
I got it originally.
See?
You had DirecTV.
Told you. That was the selling point.
I had one of the original. God, this was up in when I was still living in the Seattle area. One of the very first when you could buy the actual dish and the equipment yourself and own it from RCA. Installed that bad boy myself.
Screwed that thing into your roof.
Remember how big cable boxes used to be?
Cable boxes used to be so massive.
Dude, in college, we used to go get, because I was like, I'm getting cable, so I would work it out with my roommates.
Like a 5x5.
It was massive. I'd have to go to the Comcast building in Corvallis and pick it up, and I'd come out there and
it was like getting a VCR back.
It really was.
It was hard to find a TV stand that had a slot big enough just to put the cable box. That was always a difficult challenge.
We just kept ours on the floor.
Just leave it on the floor. Yeah, that's kind of the way to do it in college.
We were going to have an entertainment center. It was like one little stand for the TV and the things on the ground.
Mattress on the floor, fold-up chairs. It'd be good to go.
Poll question up. Does anybody still have Dish as a TV provider? Yes or no?
Not a dish on your roof. Dish on your roof does not count.
Dish as a TV provider.
I'm giving the qualifiers. I don't want somebody to be like, yeah, I still got a dish on my roof, but I haven't used it in 10 years.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to put the qualifier out there for anybody listening right now that's not confused about the poll question later.
We are Oscar Robertson amount of days away from the Trailblazers tipping off the regular season.
That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Top 10 all time.
Now, here's the weird thing about his career. He was number 14 for 10 seasons as a Cincinnati Royal. He was number 1 for 3 seasons with the Bucks when he won a title. Now, there's only one other option for this number, and it's not Eduardo Nahara.
Are you sure about that?
It's not Chris Dudley.
Are you sure
in
about that?
02-03 as a Blazer.
I mean, maybe it should be.
Missing free throws.
Was almost our governor, man. Show some respect.
It is Bob. Hey, that looks like a cold drink. You look like you need a koozie.
The plumber himself?
The plumber himself.
The janitor himself?
The janitor himself.
The same number?
He's
you
probably,
chose right. You chose right.
He's probably second, but if you comp the careers outside of being Hall of Fame and titles, Robertson's career
it's not even
koozies.
Yeah, it's not even close. You put that guy on Boston, like that's the whole analogy. Like put him on a better team. How many titles
if you
does
just
he win?
swap them.
Yeah, just swap them in the middle of their careers.
Boston's still winning.
Boston's
all those.
better.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're not.
still winning.
I
all
don't.
that stuff.
How can you be
same.
better?
I
You're,
mean,
you're,
I
you're
know,
winning
I'm
every
just saying.
title. Can you really be better if you're
Yes,
still
you
winning
can.
every title?
Did they ever lose a game in the finals? Because I don't think they lose a game in the finals.
Here's a question I had thinking about this because I really did give it consideration, and then I pulled up the old resume. I went, well, this isn't a contest anymore, so let's give it to the Big O. What would Bob Cousy prime, like 4th, 5th year as a professional basketball player? I take that guy in a time portal. I put him in the DeLorean. I bring him to modern day times.
He is signed with the Portland Trailblazers.
And I say, you have to play one-on-one at a local gym in Portland, Oregon, USA, Bob Cousy. And he goes, well, bring it on, man. And I put him in there. And I bring in another number 14 of 2025, Tyler Hero. How bad is Tyler Hero beating Bob Cousy in one-on-one basketball?
Very bad.
Very badly.
Very badly.
Very bad.
It's not even close. How big was Bob Cousy?
6'1", I want to say.
So he was a tiny guy, too. It wasn't like he had size on his
No,
side.
I think back then that was a pretty normal height.
Well,
for
touche.
most.
Yeah, back in the day, that was pretty normal for guys.
Yeah.
Dude, look, all respect to Bob Cousy. Just looking at the Google image results makes me go, I wonder if I could have beat Bob Cousy.
There's no chance this guy.
He has no muscle on his body.
6'1", 175 is what he was listed at.
175
That's
is a
your
lie.
size. That's your
That's a
size.
lie. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this cat. That's not 175.
6'1", 175.
That
Okay.
guy's 142 pounds at 6'1".
It's round down ballpark at 150. 6'1", 150. There's no chance.
I'm bullying Bob Cousy in the post.
Yes, you would take him down
I
on
got
the block.
20 pounds on this cat.
And he would not have a chance to stop
Cowboying
you.
him right there,
Dude,
baby.
I hit him with a dream shake. He wouldn't know what hit him.
Clear it out. Clear it out. Give me the
I
ball.
wouldn't know how to shoot from further than 5 feet away from the hoop, man.
You dribbling with one hand?
What? You
Yes,
can do
I
that?
am. You went between your legs.
That's possible? What is this wizardry?
God, look at us just crapping all over the old generation.
I mean, I'm okay.
You were doing it last night,
Yeah,
so.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's valid. He's the most overrated athlete in the history of sports.
I don't know what you speak of. Those are text conversations. Those are not for public air.
I'll bring that to public air. He's the most overrated fat-ass athlete in the history of professional sports.
Okay.
Played when there were 4 teams and no black people and hit very far home runs against 68-mile-an-hour fastballs. Let's act like he's the greatest of all time. The Sultan, the Swat. Get out of here.